Come here. Get off.
Hey folks, it's us.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, bitch. So on today's Quickie, we thought it would be really interesting to interview Erica's sex toy. Your favorite sex toy. Because I know you have more
I've
than
got a
one.
lot.
Yeah. So I'm going to be the interviewer and you're going to be your sex toy. Answer
Alrighty.
truthfully. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's your name?
Jerome.
Hey, Jerome.
Hey, killer. It's good to be here. Out
Thank
in the
you so
light of
much
day.
for coming on. We're really glad you're on the show.
I always come. Thanks.
Hey.
Ba-dum-bum.
So what are your pronouns?
They and them.
Dope. Where are you from?
China.
So you didn't really send over a bio ahead of the show like we usually have our guests do. So I'm curious, what kind of sex toy are you?
So my name is Jerome. I was born and put together in China. I am a bright pink rabbit. I was actually gifted to Erica from you.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And
Hey, nice to
it's
meet you again.
and I'm a rabbit. I can pull double duty. I got my shaft and my ticklers, and both can operate independently.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm simple, yet I get the job done, which is why
Word.
Erica always grabs me.
Well, did you always want to be a sex toy, or did you, when you were a little tiny sex toy, dream of something else, something different?
Oh,
or
I
bigger?
had bigger dreams, but
what?
I had bigger dreams of being in movies and all of that. But I realized that I like the simple life. I like providing. I like being a one woman man. I like providing my one woman with the steady satisfaction that she needs. So I decided to give up all the limelight for just a simple life at Erica's house.
Well, that actually leads me to my next question, which is to tell me a bit about your job.
So my job is to stay quiet and stay in a man's place. We'll stay in a they's place. And I just keep ticking. I don't require lots of charging. I live under. Generally, I stay in her ottoman with the other toys, but she tends to, when she's going through periods, she tends to just keep me under her pillow. I like feeling special. I get to sleep with her every night.
So it makes you a little different from the rest of the sex toys in the ottoman.
Yeah, I'm not one of those pedestrian sex. Well, I am a pedestrian sex toy, but because I'm pedestrian is why I'm so special.
Word.
She has all those fancy ones that think they're better than me, but they only get out every now and then. I get used all the time.
Word. Well, speaking of which, how are you making it through the pandemic?
Bitch, this hoe, she keeps me working. Her sleep patterns are a little jacked up, so I get used a lot. My nickname is Ambien, and yeah, she pulls me out often because if she can't sleep, she'll just flick me on. I flick the beam, and she's off to bed. And
How does that make you feel?
Sometimes I don't like having my sleep disturbed, but I'm a generous lover. I want to make sure that my woman is well taken care of. So anything I can do to be of service, I am. I like being helpful.
Word. So I guess outside of being helpful, I'm really curious about what's bringing you joy right now.
when she changes her sheets. She changes her sheets. Actually, last time she changed her sheets, she forgot that I was in the sheets. And I got to go on a romp in the washing machine.
Word.
Which was very interesting. I thought I wouldn't work after that, but
Still ticking?
still ticking. Still ticking. So, Erica enjoys nice, fresh, clean sheets, and I do too. And the little trip outside was, outside down to the washing machine was definitely an interesting turn of events, but it was fun. I had a good time.
Word. Is there anything that's grinding your gears right now? Word to Family Guy.
She's got this little butt plug that she be trying to make her little friend. But his battery ain't as strong as mine, so the little butt plug, he wants to take my spot, but he won't, because I'm always here. And even if the butt plug is at play, I'm still at play too.
Yeah.
So that's about it. She treats me well.
Good. What would you say is the hardest thing about your job, though?
That damn battery. It generally goes a really long time, but sometimes I'll be in the middle of it and I know things are about to pop off, and then my damn battery dies.
Oh, man.
And the reason I like being of service is because I like to be of service to the end. I want to see all the explosions. And when my battery dies before the explosions, I'm put out of commission. And then her other friends come in. So that's what
she don't even stop and put new batteries in you. She just swap your ass out.
I'm a rechargeable one.
Oh, so you legit got to go back on the jump.
Yeah, I got to go back on the charger.
Okay.
But that's why she gets so much joy, because I just I get plugged in like an iPhone battery.
That's what's up. What's something that you think most people get wrong about your work?
What's one thing people get wrong about what I do? That we're cheap, that we're sleazy, that we're dirty. We're healthy parts of conversation. We're healthy parts of sex and intimacy. I feel like if more people would embrace us, they'd be more in touch with their bodies, I feel like I help Erica better understand who she is and what makes her tick and how to make her calm. And I feel like if more people embraced me, they'd be in better touch with who they are.
Right. So I know you love your job, but if you could do any other job in the whole wide world, what would it be?
Well, I think back to that little baby sex toy that always wanted to be a star. So I think I'd probably be like a fancy race car or something like that. That, everyone knows this man, this person. Everyone knows this machine for the powerful person that they are, powerful machine that they are. So yeah, I enjoy being, trusty and faithful and Erica's main thing. But every now and then, I want to be in the limelight. So a fancy race car, just for a day or two. And then I'd go back onto Erica's ottoman.
What do you wish that Erica knew about you that she doesn't?
Sometimes I like hugs too. She comes and then she just sticks me back under my pillow. It would be nice if maybe I could sit out sometime. Maybe get a little sun. Maybe talk to me a little bit. Cuddle. I don't know if she will, but it'd be nice.
Well, maybe she'll hear this and realize that she needs a little bit more too. A little slap and tickle.
Yeah, I don't know if Erica's that kind of gal, but it's nice to dream.
Word. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so glad. that we got to talk to you today.
Thank you for having me. It's a lovely day out. It's very nice to be out here in the sun and not underneath a pillow or in a dark ottoman. So thank you for having me.
That's awesome.
I'll tell my friends about you.
Thanks.
This is so weird. I love it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of The Turn On.
It's Kenrya and Jerome
Yes.
making it clap and buzz. Buzz.
Oh my God.
This episode was produced by us, Kenrya and Erica, and edited by Ballistic. The theme music is from Brazy. We want to hear from y'all. Send your book recommendations and all the burning sex and related questions that you want us to answer to theturnonpodcast@gmail.com. And please subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app. Follow us on Twitter at The Turn On Pod and Instagram at The Turn On Podcast. And find links to books, transcripts, guest info, and other fun stuff at theturnonpodcast.com. And remember, the Turn On Podcast is part of the Frolic Podcast Network. You can find more podcasts that you'll love at frolic.media/podcast. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye.